Malingaw siya nagkuan. Standby man, please, standby. Standby na siya kuan. Nag-view na sila.
Guys.
Kasi nag-send. Wala ka na send. Mawa ang address sa letter.
Wala. while marketing is tracking updates here. Operations is visualizing timelines there, and product is road mapping everywhere. Together, they can maximize efficiency and celebrate results. Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for free at asana.com.
Okay, hindi ko magagamit ko. Mag-complete number 15. Ito na. Hindi ko siya magagamit. Nagbayad ang nakabutan mo. Valid. O siya, ibayad ko 5K. O ka na. O dito na nito. Ang partner niya.
Okay. Hello. Kanina lang. Good morning, everyone. It is 10:30 in the morning. So let us let us begin with our pre-bid conference. To start with, may I call in Engineer Saldi Inres for the determination of quorum.
Thank you, Attorney, and good morning. For the attendance in this pre-bid conference, from DPWH, we have Attorney Joey D. Gingani, BAC Vice Chairperson, BAC members, Engineer Cristina Luz Arcacayan, Engineer Ruth D. Canteveros, and Engineer Vincent Roderick O. Acibes, who is participated via Zoom. From BAC TWG, we have Architect Charian Coro, Head BAC TWG. Technical work. TWG members, we have Attorney Shasin M. Lim, Engineer Jesus Airways III, Engineer Dexter Corpus, and Engineer Glenn Castaneda. From BAC Secretariat, we have Engineer Flora Sara D. Bisaya, Head BAC Secretariat, Secretariat Member, Odessa Enceda, Annabel Mosqueda, Stephen Joy Constante, and yours truly, Salde Enres. We have one participant from the contractor participated via Zoom. We have Arcons Corporation, represented by Daniel Cunyado.
Present, sir.
Thank you, sir. We also invited the COA, the SCASB, the Butuan City Chamber of Commerce, and the Agtasi. So, but none of them appeared today. So, it is requested now that the participant via online, you may open your camera, sir. Sir Daniel Cunyado. Sir Daniel Cunyado, please open your camera, please. And for the house rule, the so, so Ma'am Sarah will go on for the house rule.
Okay, for this pre-bid conference, we have some reminders. First, please be guided also of the provisions of RA 9184 and its IAR, as well as the GPPB issuances. Number two, dropping of bid on the CW registered representatives will be allowed. If not available, SPA will be recognized subject to the following guidelines. The SPA should be emailed to the BAC Secretariat using the PhilJIP's registered email of the company. This way, the company cannot claim forgery or no knowledge of the submission. Second, the original copy of the SPA should be submitted to the BAC Secretariat together with a copy of company ID and any government issued ID with picture and signature. Third, only one representative per company is allowed during the bidding period due to the limited space of the conference room. Additional participants can view the live coverage or via Zoom. Qualifications of the materials engineer should include the DPWH accreditation issued through a department order. Deadline of submission is exactly at 10 a.m. sharp. Notary should not be taken lightly. It can lead to criminal prosecution and blacklisting. Lastly, bidders are directed to use the front door of the conference room and back door is for the exclusive use of DPWH employees only. And for our house rules, when called, raise your hand to be recognized. Phones on silent mode. Calls should be answered outside. And if there are any questions and clarifications, raise your hand to be recognized and your name and also the name of your company before raising any issue. That's all for our house rules, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So there being a quorum from the Bids and Awards Committee. So let us now proceed with the pre-bid conference.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
To be
is-
presented by Engineer Glenn Castañeda of PDD.
okay, sir, you may now proceed.
Good morning, everyone. For the first project, we have Butuan City West Diversion Road, Package 8, Butuan City. It is also a continuing project. The project ID, P00800946MN. The appropriation is 121 million. The ABC is 116,765,000. Location in Butuan City, Agusan del Norte. Opening of bids is on June 4, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description works to be done. You have facilities for the engineers, other requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage protection structures, miscellaneous structures with corresponding weighted percentage, as shown on the right side with a total of 100%. Scope of works, we have construction of concrete road. Station limits, Station 3 plus 135.11 to Station 4 plus 455 with project length of 1,319.89 meters. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with its item descriptions, unit, as planned quantities, then as POW quantities as shown in the slides. Continuation for the summary of quantities with its item descriptions, unit, as planned quantities, then as POW quantities as shown in the slides. We have the grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. For the quarry site of the project, for item 104 at Bunbun Hill Quarry, Butuan City, average hauling distance of 12 kilometers from the project site. Item 200, boulders at Tagibo River Quarry in Butuan City, average hauling distance of 29 kilometers from the project site. Sand and gravel at Cabarbaran River, also average hauling distance of 47 kilometers from the project site. Continuation for the location map of the project. So this is the Butuan City Masao Port Road. This is the beginning, end of the project. This is the beginning of the project for this Butuan City West Diversion Road. And also shown the beginning of the project with its stations and also the end of the project with its corresponding stations. Also shown in the slide is the beginning of the project with its geographic coordinates, as shown in the right side. Also the photos, also the end of the project, as shown in the slides. So this the red is the proposed project for 2024. This is the FY 2024 project. as shown in the legend with its red lines. Continuation for the typical section for normal cut section. 4 lanes with medians as shown in the slides. Continuation for the normal field sections. For the topographic plan and profile of the project, as shown in the slide also. Continuation for the topographic plan and the profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and the profile of the project. So that's all, sir, for the first project.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any clarifications or questions from the present contractors or from the TWG or back? None. So you may now proceed with the next project, sir.
For the next project, we have construction of San Francisco, Agusan del Sur to Lianga, Surigao del Sur, Bypass Road, Package 1. We have project ID P00803872MN. The appropriation is 300 million. The ABC is 289,500,000. Location in Agusan del Sur. Contract duration is 330 calendar days. Opening of bids is on June 4, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have facilities for engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, drainage slope protections with its corresponding weighted percentage, as shown on the right side with a total of 100%. Scope of works to be done. We have construction of gravel road. Station 0 plus 00 to station 5 plus 800. Project length is 5.8 kilometer. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with its item, descriptions, unit, as planned, then as POW quantities as shown in the slides. Continuation for the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with its item, descriptions, unit, as planned, and as POW quantities as shown in the slides. For the grading of quantities as shown in the slides, considering all the wasting area for surplus excavation of 4.5 kilometer from the project site, as shown in the slides. We have the quarry side of the project for item 200, item 505, and 506 at Maog River in Agusan del Sur. Average hauling distance of 27 kilometers from the project site. Sand and gravel at Lapinigan Creek in Agusan del Sur. Average hauling distance of 19 kilometers from the project site. We have the location plan of the project. This is Daang Maharlika. And also this is the intersection or junctions towards the project site. This is almost 5 kilometers. This is the beginning of the project. With the station is station plus 0 plus 00 with this corresponding geographic coordinates. So the green is the 2024 project, then the end of the project. And then the red one, it is a continuing project, proposed project for request for additional funding up to the intersection of the Los Arcos Payasan Road. So this is the intersection as shown in this slide also, section 2, before San Pedro Bridge 1. This is the proposed location at the end of the project in Surigao del Sur. This is the intersections towards the Los Arcos Payasan Road. Continuation for the minimum equipment requirement of the project as shown in the slides. For the breakdown of project, 8.1.1, 8.1.111, 8.1.116, as shown in the slides. Continuation for the breakdown of project, 4 units project billboard, and B.72 occupational safety and health programs, as shown in the slides. The typical cross-section of the project, 4 cut sections. Typical normal field section of the project for embankment. For normal section. Typical cross-section of the project for normal flat section, as shown in the slides. Continuation for the typical section for super elevation, as shown in the slides. Topographic plan of the project. Profile of the project. The topographic plan of the project. The profile. The cross-section of the project. Continuation for the cross-section of the project. So that's all, sir, for the next project.
Thank you, sir. Any questions or clarifications? So none, you may now proceed to the next project, sir.
For the third project, we have construction of Bunawan, Beruela, Santa Josepa Road, Agusan del Sur, Phase 10. It is also a continuing project. We have the project ID P00835944MN. The appropriation is 300 million. The ABC is 297 million. Contract duration is 330 calendar days. Location in Agusan del Sur. Opening of bids is on June 4, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have two components. For component one, we have facilities for engineers, other requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage to protection structures, miscellaneous structures. For component two, we have earthworks, drainage to protection structures with corresponding weighted percentage. For total of component one and component two, we have total of 100%, as shown in the side. For scope of works, we have component one, construction of concrete road. We have 4.152 lane kilometer, and then component two, construction of slope protection structures with its area of 4,257.85 square meter. Station limits, station 0 plus 00 to station 7 plus 36, and station 26 plus 580 to station 27 plus 920. Project length is 2,076 meters. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with item descriptions, unit, quantity for as-plan and as-PAW for component one, construction concrete road, as shown in the slides. For component two also, continuation for the summary of quantities. Component two, construction of slope protection structures with its item descriptions, unit, as-plan quantity, as-PAW quantities as shown in the slides. We have the grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. We have the location plan of the project. So this is the Bunawan, Beruela, Santa Josepa Road. Section 1, it was damaged previously and been restored to the next location, this project. Section 2, continuation for the package 10. Continuing project, this area, section 2 of the project. So two sections, section 1, section 2. With its corresponding geographic coordinates for the beginning, section 1 and end of section 1 are also beginning of section 2, end of section 2 with its corresponding coordinates as shown in the slides. You have the minimum equipment requirements of the project as shown in the slides. We have the quarry site of the project for item 200, item 300, item 505 and 506 at Salvacion Bayan River. Average hauling distance of 33 kilometers on the project site. Item 104, Candis Mountain Quarry. Average hauling distance of 10 kilometers on the project site. Sand and gravel at Agusan River in Barangay Patrocinio, Agusan del Sur. Average hauling distance of 23 kilometers on the project site. We have the breakdown of the project for 8.1.1, 8.1.111, 8.1.16 as shown in the slides. We have the project billboard, 4 units project billboard for the project site, B.71, B.72, occupational safety and health programs, as shown in the slides. We have D.8, traffic management, as shown in the slides. The typical cross-section of the project for normal cut section. Typical cross-section for normal field section. You have the typical section with the stone masonry and slope protection. We have the field section with concrete slope protection. Topographic plan and profile of the project for section 1. Topographic plan and profile for section 1. We have the topographic plan and profile for section 2. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile for section 2. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile for section 2. The cross section. Continuation for the cross sections. Continuation for the cross sections. Continuation for the cross section with sheet pile. So that's all, sir, for the third project.
Sir Glenn, with regards ECC, since interior na siya nga project, no? Concreting. Katong isa kanina, katong previous daw, i-conduct ang ECC niya.
So this project is a continuing project, and then we follow the existing roads. So this area is being cleared already, which we are going to follow the existing gravel road from the project site. Bunawan Brewela ni. Okay.
That's from
A previous project.
San Francisco, 4, Yanga to Yanga.
Bali ang environmental risk country is na-process na ang pag-clear karon sa mga trees bitaw. Ang permits. Ang process na sila sa pagkuha niya sa permits. Ongoing ang process nila sa ICC, Environmental Compliance Certificate. Ang process na ilang permit pag-determine. Kaya na may plano. Ongoing na ang process na ilang permit pag-cleared karon sa clearance applications sa ICC. Kaya na may plano na hatag. So motibasyahan karon nila pag-apply.
Regular fund ba ni siya? Dili.
Actually, kaning San Pascual is nasulod siya sa kanyang bypass. Bypass road.
National?
National road. Bypass road.
National. So, take note mga attorney from Roald.
Bypass road. Network development, construction by diversion.
Bago siya isipin, naroon pa tayo dagang consideration ana sa pag-cutting of street. Ha? Ang dahil lang yun. Kunin mo sa ha?
Okay.
Wala yung right of way, ano? Okay. So, dapat na din na. Kung bypass, dili Timberland. Dili sa Timberland sila. Minimal lang. Oh. May mga pandira ka na mga pieces ba? Wala yung mga katong mga facial pieces ba na saan? Mga tawag na mga hardwood. So wala yung na-identify ninyo nga mga hardwood. Oh. Request for funds. Yes, kaya actually, I had experience sa akong project, pabayaron kita. We're going to pay sa DNR. Oo. Siguro the moment Sir Glenn nga ma-identify ninyo nga yung mga species nga kanang mga hardwood, i-consider na ninyo kay nagid siya corresponding payment to DNR. Ginabil gyud ta nila actually kay I have one project, gibil gyud mi nila with that kuan mga hardwood nga nakat na siya.
Come na noted sa next
Oh,
project.
ano na lang na sa invite Sir Glenn.
Sige.
Thank you. That's all, sir, for the project. Let's proceed.
Thank you, sir. Any more clarifications? None?
None, sir, let's
So
proceed.
proceed now to the next project.
Next.
For the next project, we have NRG Daang Marlica Bunawan Brooks, Tagbayang Bang Road leading to Bulong-Bulungan Waterfalls, Barangay Bunawan Brooks, Bunawan, Agusan del Sur. It is also a continuing project. We have project ID P00830089MN. The appropriation is 21 million. The ABC is 20,265,000. Location Bunawan, Agusan del Sur. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Opening of bids in June 4, 2024 and 10 a.m. We have the component one. We have the construction concrete road. With this for part A, we have facilities for engineers. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. And part H is the miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage. For component 2, we have other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course. Parts at miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage, as shown on the right side. For component 3, we have construction of road slope protection structures. We have part C earthworks, part G drainage protections, with a total for the 3 components of weighted percentage with total of 100%. Scope of works, component 1, construction concrete road, component 2, construction gravel road, component 3, construction of protections with its corresponding length and area. Project length is 880 meters, as shown in the slides. We have the summary of quantities with its item descriptions unit as planned for concrete road, gravel road, slope protections, as shown in the slides. We have the grading quantities of the project, as shown in the slides. Earthworks until embankment for 23 projects. Then the project is concreting and then graveling. Slope protections. We have the quarry site, item 200, boulders, sand and gravel at Sibulin River, in train to Agusan del Sur. Average hauling distance of 38 kilometers from the project site. We have the location plan of the project. So this is the intersection, Bunawan, towards the project site. And this is the beginning of the project for the graveling, end of the graveling, beginning of the concreting, and then the end of the concreting. With its corresponding coordinates for the beginning and end of the projects. Section also the intersection towards the project site. We have the minimum equipment requirement of the project, as shown in the slides. We have the breakdown for A.1.1, A.1.111, A.1.116, as shown in the slides. We have the project billboard, 4 units project billboard, and the B.72, occupational safety and health program, as shown in the slides. A typical cross-section for high embankment. Typical section for the concreting. Continuation for the typical cross-sections. You have the topographic plan and the profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and the profile of the project. The cross-section of the project for the graveling. Cross-section for the graveling. The cross-section for the concreting. Continuation for the cross-section of the concreting. So that's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any clarifications or questions? So none, you may now proceed to the next project.
For the next project, we have Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, North-South Lateral Road, Las Nieves, Agusan del Norte, Capalong, Davao del Norte, La Paz, Loreto section, package 4, Agusan del Sur. The project ID P00835105MN. The appropriation is 300 million. The ABC is 289,500,000. Location Loreto, Agusan del Sur. Contract duration is 330 calendar days. Opening of bids is June 4, 2024 until 10 a.m. We have two components, construction gravel road and construction road protections. For component 1, we have facilities for engineers, other requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, drainage opposition structures, miscellaneous structures. For component 2, we have earthworks, drainage supporting structures. It is corresponding weighted percentage, as shown on the right side, with a total of 100%. For component 1, we have length of 6.84 kilometers. For component 2, we have area of 19,538.05 square meter. Project length is 6.84 kilometers. We have the summary quantities as shown in the slides. With item descriptions, unit, as span quantities. For component 1, facility for engineers, other requirements, earthworks, with its corresponding unit and quantities as shown in the slides. Continuation for the component 1 also, part D, part G, and part H. For component 2, slope protection component, as shown in the slides, with its item descriptions, unit, as planned quantities, as shown in the slides. You have the grading quantities of the project for section 1, section 2. Considering also wasting area of 4.2 kilometers for surface excavation. This project is a continuing project. The quarry site for item 200, boulder, sand and gravel at Barangay Cuevas 10 to Agusan del Sur for Salvacion Bayan River. Average hauling distance of 122 kilometers from the project site. It's the location part of the project. So this the green is the 2024 project. The gap also for the red is the proposed bridge and also this continuation for the project with its corresponding geographic coordinates for the beginning and end of project as shown in the slides. This is the minimum equipment requirements for the project. For the breakdown of project as shown in the slides for 8.1.1, 8.1.111, 8.1.116 as shown in the slides. The project billboard for units project billboard shown in the slides for B.72 as shown in the slides. For typical normal cut section or project, normal fill section, high embankment, typical cross sections. For normal cut and fill section, for the topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile of the project. For the topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation, the cross section of the project. Continuation for the cross sections. That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Do we have questions or clarifications? None? Oh, okay. So you may now proceed to the next project. Last one. No? Thank you.
For the next project, it is also a continuing project. The NRG, Butuan City, Balay Road, leading to NRG, Buena Vista, Bunagit Road, Bitanagan, Nongnong, Mount Mayapay, Buena Vista, section, Butuan City, Agusan del Norte, 1st Legislative District. You have the project ID, P00830260MN. The appropriation is 200 million. The ABC is 193 million. Contract duration is 300 calendar days. Location, Butuan City, Agusan del Norte. Opening of bids is on June 4, 2024 until 10 a.m. You have two components, construction of concrete road and construction of gravel road. For the construction of concrete road, we have facilities for engineers, other requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage structures, and miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage. For component two, we have construction of gravel road, earthworks, sub-base, and base course drainage structures, and miscellaneous structures, which is also shown in with um, weighted percentage as shown on the right side, with a total of 100% for component one and component two for the weighted percentage. Station limits, station 0 plus 00 to station 2 plus 51.98, station 4 plus 931 to station 5 plus 322.04 for concreting, and then the station 3 plus 985 to 4 plus 140, and station 4 plus 340 to 4 plus 821.88 for graveling. Project length is 3.0799 kilometers. With the summary quantities as shown in the slides for item descriptions, quantities for the concreting and the graveling, as planned, then as POW for the concrete and graveling as shown in the side, as shown in the slides. Continuation for the summary quantities as shown in the slides for concreting, graveling, the as planned, then as POW for concrete and graveling also as shown in the slides. We have the grading quantities of the project for first section, second section, third section, fourth section, with its remarks for the concreting, graveling, and concreting as shown in the slides. The minimum equipment requirements of the project as shown in the slides. This is the location plan of the project. So this is the Butuan City, Balay Road. This is the beginning of the project for section 1. And then the gap section for the previous project. Then the project done by the local government. Then for section continuation for the previously project. And then the 2034 project, we have the amount of 15 million. And also this the second section for this project. Then the proposed bids, the gap section for the proposed bids. And then the third section of the project for the graveling. So this is the project for the 22 projects. And this is the fourth section of the project as shown in the slides, location plan. Oh, ma'am, gap, ma'am, proposed bids. Maagihan man siya, ma'am, kay kaning daan di kani, ma'am. Existing man yung kalsada, ma'am, kani. Kani white, kani. Existing man yung kalsada. Kani siya, kani. Proposed alignment ni, ma'am. Proposed bids. Di pa na siya, ma'am. Ma'am. Ang existing pang dalan kani, maagihan, kani. Kaning white. Existing road na siya, ma'am. Barangay Bitanagan. Bitanagan proper. Siya, ma'am. Dili, ma'am. Dalom siya, ma'am. Dili siya, maagihan gid, ma'am ba? Now, ma'am, speak as follow kani, ma'am. Kani speak as kani, ma'am. Section 3 green, section 4. Maka-cross siya, ma'am. Pinaagyan ni, ma'am. Kaning white siya, ma'am. Barangay proper sa Bitanagan. Kaning white. We have the quarry site of the project for item 200 at Tagibo River. Average hauling distance of 25 kilometers from the project site. Sanang Grabe at Kabarbaran River. Average hauling distance of 43 kilometers from the project site. For the breakdown of project, for 8.1.1, 8.1.111, 8.1.116 as shown in the slides. Continuation, we break down our project for the B.5, project billboard, and B.72 as shown in the slides. Traffic management. Typical cross-section of the project. Typical cross-section. Typical cross-section of the project. Continuation for typical cross-sections. Topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation. Continuation for the topographic plan. Cross-section of the project. Continuation for the cross-sections. Continuation for the cross-section of the project. Continuation for the cross-sections. That's also for the last project.
Thank you, sir. may I call Engineer uh, Sarah, Flora Sara Visaya to present the contractual requirements?
The technical and the financial
Yeah.
requirements.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Wala, may question.
Online. Oh, pumunta na. Sir, from the participants from or via Zoom, sir, do you have any questions or clarifications? Sir Daniel?
Yes, sir. Is site inspection, ma'am, required for these projects?
It's not really required, sir, but it depende sa inyo. It depends on you to
Okay, ma'am.
visit or to have an ocular inspection
Yes,
at the
sir.
project site.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Any other questions pa?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, sige, sir. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, you may now proceed with the presentation.
Okay, for the technical requirements. For the bidding conference. First, for the technical components of the bid, we have the following requirements. First, PhilJEF certificate of registration and membership platinum. Second, letter A, if not availed in CWA, following class A and B documents not covered by PhilJEF certificate. These are the following requirements. Pickup license and registration, statement of all ongoing government and private projects, the SLCC, the NFCC computation and statement of total assets and liabilities, joint venture GVA if applicable. And in letter B, if enrolled in CWA Class A and B documents in CWA, if A need to be updated. For the third requirements, it's a bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period. Here are the acceptable forms. It can be a cashier's check, manager's check, issued by a universal or commercial bank at 2% of ABC. Another one, we have the bank draft guarantee or a revocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. If issued by a foreign bank, confirmed or authenticated by a universal or commercial bank, it should be at 2% of ABC. Another one, we have also the surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security at 5% of ABC. And the most common one, we have the bid securing declaration. And for the fourth requirement, it's a project requirements which shall include the following. Letter A, an organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Letter B, the list of contractors key personnel, see clause 14.2A3B BDS to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data. Letter C, list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership, less purchase and certification of availability of equipment from lessor vendor for project duration. See clause 14.2A 3C BDS. Last requirement, it's an omnibus word statement in the form of prescribed by GPPB Resolution Number 16-2020. Please take note that any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. For our financial requirement, so for the financial component of the bid, it requires the following. First, there should be a duly signed financial bid form in accordance with the form prescribed in Section 9 bidding forms. Second, there should be a duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. It requires also that it should be a duly signed detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. Last requirement, there should be a duly signed quarterly, monthly cash flow and payments schedule. Again, please take note that any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the above mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. That's all for the technical and financial requirements during the bidding conference, sir?
Any questions from our um prospective bidder?
None so far, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, any questions or clarifications from the TWG Secretariat, the back members present?
There's none, sir.
So none. There being none, I would like to declare this pre-bid conference adjourned. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you also, sir.